propane supply in Northeast has not been an issue. Even when we had the heavy storms and extremely cold weather, the polar vortex, people were concerned about supply, but everybody managed to get through it. Suppliers did well. I think all the dealers really got together, and if somebody was in trouble, they worked together and helped them out. So it's issues in Pad 1 really haven't amounted to anything. So
we run a summer fill program in our area, try to top off all the tanks, and then going into the fall, we're really big in dryer season, so making sure all of our customers are full going into the dryer season so we can focus on the farmers that are taking the volume. Supply-wise, but we don't know yet. Depends on where the harvest comes in Minnesota. If it's like it has in the past where we've had some really tough harvests where all states are doing the same time, Iowa, Nebraska, Wisconsin, and then goes into Minnesota, then the supply is really tough. So hopefully they'll start doing it earlier in the south and move up to this north.
So I'm originally from Wisconsin, where we had more supply than we have in the Southwest. We have one rail terminal in Albuquerque, but then there's 2 other supply points in New Mexico, but if you want a pipeline terminal, you got to go to Colorado. So most of my gas comes out of Colorado. If we have to, we can pull out of Texas at McKee, but the freight is so expensive there that the pricing differential has to be right to do that.
It's good. We're up north, winters are cold. We need that gas for our rural customers for heating purposes. So it's pretty focused up there. We get a lot of gas from Canada. We get gas in through rail. We also bring it up through the pipeline from Conway. And we have some refineries that we also pull propane from. So we have a lot of flexibility for our customers. And we need a lot of flexibility because sometimes the rail have issues with getting the gas to us. So we have to rely more on the pipeline or our refineries, and vice versa. The pipelines will go on allocation, and we can't get as much gas as we really need out of the pipeline. So we rely more on rail at that point. So the flexibility is important.
So supply in our region varies. We've got a rail car facility in Albuquerque that has took up a lot of the slack for the loss in refineries. Over the past 12, 15 years, we've lost some of our substantial refining capabilities in New Mexico. Even though New Mexico does produce a lot of oil and gas, we don't have the refining capabilities. So with the rail car, it has helped tremendously. We're also in the transportation business, so we're able to pull gas from different states if necessary and make sure our customers are taken care of.
So propane supply, well, we had a couple of hurricanes last year, and our propane supply kind of showed its ugly head a little bit. Florida is a peninsula, so we either go up to a pipeline in Georgia or we ship it down via rail into some different rail terminals. Without power in Central Florida for a period of 4 or 5 days, we were without supply locally. We had to source from out of state, and that was challenging. So we've been working toward increasing our storage capacity at our plant, as well as maybe bringing in additional sources. We're looking at opening a rail terminal soon, things of that nature. That's kind of the fix we've determined, but it's Florida can be very tight supply wise. But as far as trustworthiness on the supply lines, I think we're in good shape nationally. I feel that but when a big need comes, that we are able to reach that need.